something I want you to know before anything else. The way your body feels during a major life change, the exhaustion, the chest that will not open, the sleep that will not recover, the sense of being slightly outside of yourself is not weakness. It's not you handling it badly. That is your body responding to change the way it always responded to change. Today, I want to show you exactly what is happening. Because when you understand it, really understand it, something shifts in how you treat yourself through it. We have spoken in the previous videos about amygdala, the brain alarm system. And here's the thing about amygdala that changes everything about how we understand transitions. It does not evaluate whether the change is good for you or bad for you. It does not weigh up whether you chose the change or it happened to you. It does not take into account whether you were excited about what is coming next. It responds to one thing: the unknown. When something known becomes unknown, when the safe, familiar structure of your life changes, when the identity that has been solid shifts, when the future becomes uncertain, the amygdala registers that as a potential threat and it responds accordingly. This is why you can be genuinely excited about a move to a new country and still feel like you are falling apart, while a pregnancy you planned can still feel terrifying, while leaving a marriage you knew was not working can still feel like grief. Why getting the promotion you wanted can still feel like losing your footing. It is not contradiction, it is biology. The chosen change and the unchosen change look the same to the amygdala. Change is uncertain. Uncertain is potential threat, and the threat response activates. But there is another layer to why transitions are so physiologically demanding, and it is one that is rarely spoken about. Major life transitions are not just external changes, they are identity transitions. When a relationship ends, the identity of a partner, of a wife, of a half of something dissolves. Who is she now? When someone relocates, the identity built through community, through familiarity, through the place that knew her is left behind. Who is she in this new city when nobody knows her name? When a career ends or changes fundamentally, the identity built through professional accomplishments, through the answer to what do you do shifts. Who is she if she is not that? When a woman tries to become a mother and it's not happening, or when she does become a mother and realizes that she does not entirely recognize herself in the mirror, the identity is in reorganization. An identity dissolution activates the nervous system in the same way that a physical loss does. Because for the brain, it is a loss. The familiar self, the known architecture of who you are, is genuinely gone. Researchers who study adult development call this space between the old identity and the new one a neutral zone. It's formless, disorienting, and the nervous system responds to the formless as it responds to all uncertainty by staying alert, scanning for what is coming, unable to fully rest because what it is resting into is not yet clear. I want to draw out the implications of this because I think they matter enormously. If the exhaustion, the anxiety, the difficulty sleeping, the flatness, the sense of not quite recognizing yourself, if all of it is a physiological response to genuine change and genuine uncertainty, then it cannot be fixed through willpower. You cannot decide to feel better. You cannot think your way back to a settled nervous system. You cannot push through the other side on determination alone. The nervous system heals through signals, through the body, through consistent, gentle, specific practices that tell the amygdala the threat is not present right now. You can settle. The uncertain chapter is still unfolding, but in this breath, in this moment, you are safe. And this is worth saying plainly. The timeline of a nervous system healing is not the timeline of external events resolving. The legal proceedings can be finalized. The move can be completed. The new job can begin. And the body may still be running the activation that the change created. Because the nervous system is not a clock. It heals when it heals. What accelerates that healing is not pushing harder, it's giving the nervous system what it is actually asking for: gentle, consistent signals of safety through the breath, through the movement, through being genuinely held by practice, by community, by your own developing capacity to come back to yourself. Over the last year, I have been developing a framework for working with the nervous system through transitions. I call it the YUSR Method. 4 stages that I have found in my own work and in the women I work with create genuine and lasting change. Why? Yield. The practice of pausing before pushing through, of meeting the body before overriding it. You understand, bringing curiosity and kindness to what the body is actually feeling, the emotions, the sensations, the signals that have been ignored. S. Seek. Learning to reach both inward toward an internal source of safety and outward towards the support we were never meant to do without. R. Regulate. Building a personal toolkit. The practices that are actually yours, that your body settles most naturally in, and returning to them when you drift. In the coming weeks, I am going to take each of these deeper, one at a time. Because what I want for you is not just understanding the nervous system. I want you to have specific, usable, body based practices that you can actually reach for in the real moments that ask for them. If you are in the middle of transition right now, a divorce, a relocation, a career change, a pregnancy, trying to conceive journey, a postpartum season, I want you to know that what you are feeling in your body makes sense. It is not you failing at the transition. It is your nervous system working exactly as it is designed to do in the presence of a genuine uncertainty and a genuine change. The path through is not harder, it is more specific, and it starts with the body. On Saturday, I am sharing a 30-minute yoga practice specifically for women going through major life transitions. The gentle yoga sequences, the breath work, the meditation, all of it is designed for the nervous system that is in middle of change. I will see you then.